In the bustling studio of the Kelly Clarkson Show, the atmosphere was electric as legendary soul singer Patti LaBelle graced the set for what was supposed to be a heartwarming interview and performance segment. Kelly Clarkson, ever the enthusiastic host, welcomed Patti with open arms, reminiscing about their shared love for music and powerful vocals. The audience cheered wildly, unaware of the storm brewing beneath the surface. As the conversation flowed, Kelly dove into Patti's illustrious career, touching on her hits like Lady Marmalade and her ventures into acting and cooking. Patti, dressed in a stunning sequined gown that sparkled under the stage lights, shared anecdotes from her decades in the industry, her voice rich with emotion and wisdom. But tension began to simmer when Kelly innocently asked about Patti's rivalries in the music world, specifically mentioning long-standing rumors of feuds with other divas. Patti's smile faltered slightly, but she responded graciously at first, emphasizing unity among artists. However, Kelly pressed on, perhaps too eagerly, bringing up a specific incident from the 1980s involving another singer. Patti's eyes narrowed and she interjected, "Honey, let's not dig up old graves today." The audience laughed nervously, sensing the shift. Kelly, trying to lighten the mood, joked about how rivalries make for great stories, but Patti wasn't amused. She leaned back in her chair, crossing her arms, and said, "I've earned my respect, and I won't sit here while you turn my life into tabloid fodder." The exchange grew heated as Kelly defended her question, insisting it was all in good fun and meant to celebrate Patti's strength. Patti shook her head, her voice rising, "Fun for who? Not for me, that's for sure." The producers in the control room exchanged worried glances, but the cameras kept rolling. Kelly attempted to steer the conversation back to Patti's new projects, but the damage was done. Delving deeper into the backstory, Patti LaBelle's appearance on the Kelly Clarkson Show was highly anticipated, promoted as a celebration of her enduring legacy in music. The episode was taped in front of a live audience, with elaborate sets featuring photos from Patti's career adorning the walls. Kelly started strong, performing a duet with Patti that brought the house down, their voices blending in perfect harmony. Applause thundered as they sat down for the interview portion. Kelly, known for her relatable charm, shared how Patti inspired her own career, calling her a vocal goddess. Patti beamed, recounting stories of her early days in Philadelphia, forming girl groups and rising to fame. The mood was jovial until Kelly shifted to more personal territory, asking about Patti's experiences with ageism in the industry. Patti nodded thoughtfully, admitting it's a challenge but she's overcome it with grace. Then came the fateful question about alleged beef with Aretha Franklin, a topic Patti has addressed before but clearly tired of revisiting. Why bring up the Queen when she's not here to defend herself? Patti retorted sharply. Kelly, caught off guard, stammered an explanation, saying it was to honor both legends. But Patti wasn't having it, her face hardened, and she accused the show of sensationalism over substance. The audience murmured as the tension escalated. Kelly tried to diffuse with humor, "Okay, noted, no more diva drama questions." But Patti shot back, "It's not drama, it's my life you're trivializing." Standing up, Patti declared, "I've given enough to this industry without being reduced to gossip." She strode off stage, leaving Kelly to awkwardly transition to a commercial. Post-incident, the production team scrambled, editing the episode to minimize the awkwardness, but leaks ensured the full clip went viral.
Exploring the immediate aftermath, the studio buzzed with confusion after Patti LaBelle's dramatic exit from the Kelly Clarkson Show.
Crew members whispered in hallways as Kelly wrapped up the segment solo, performing an impromptu song to fill time. Patti, in her dressing room, vented to her entourage about feeling disrespected. Her manager contacted the producers, demanding an apology before considering any return. Word spread quickly, with audience members tweeting from their phones, igniting a firestorm online. Hashtags like #PattiWalksOff and #KellyDrama trended within hours. Commentators debated, was Patti too sensitive, or did Kelly cross a line? Clips circulated, amassing millions of views, with reactions ranging from shock to amusement. Patti issued a social media post thanking fans for support and affirming her right to boundaries. Kelly followed suit, posting a heartfelt message admiring Patti and apologizing for any unintended offense. Behind closed doors, negotiations ensued. The show offered to reshoot, but Patti declined, opting to fly home early. The episode aired edited, with a disclaimer about technical issues, but savvy viewers noticed the cuts. Tabloids ran wild with headlines, fabricating details to fuel the story. Fellow celebrities chimed in, some siding with Patti, others defending Kelly's inquisitive style. The incident sparked broader conversations about mental health in showbiz, with Patti revealing she'd been stressed from touring. Kelly reflected publicly on learning from the experience, vowing to be more mindful. Ratings for subsequent episodes surged, curious viewers tuning in for potential fallout mentions. Patti turned the negative into positive, announcing a new album inspired by empowerment. The two eventually spoke privately, clearing the air and even joking about co-headlining a tour. This reconciliation was leaked, easing tensions among fans. Reflecting on the cultural impact, Patti LaBelle's walk-off from the Kelly Clarkson Show resonated far beyond the studio walls. It became a symbol of empowerment, especially for women of color in entertainment who've long navigated disrespect. Social media dissected the power imbalance, with many praising Patti for asserting herself against perceived microaggressions. Kelly, as a white host, faced scrutiny over cultural sensitivity in interviews. Discussions flourished on podcasts and panels, exploring how talk shows often exploit personal stories for ratings. Patti's fans rallied, sharing stories of her kindness and resilience. The incident inspired memes, from dramatic reenactments to motivational quotes. Kelly addressed it in a later episode, inviting experts to talk about healthy boundaries. Patti, meanwhile, used the platform to advocate for artist rights, speaking at events about interview etiquette. The drama influenced other shows. Hosts became more cautious with questions. Viewership patterns shifted, with audiences craving raw, unscripted moments. Patti's career saw a resurgence, bookings flooding in for appearances. Kelly's reputation remained strong, her humility winning over critics. The two collaborated on a charity single, turning feud rumors into unity. This full-circle moment delighted fans, proving conflicts can lead to growth. Broader implications included calls for diversity in production teams to better vet content. The event etched itself into pop culture lore, referenced in comedy sketches and articles. Ultimately, it humanized the glamour of fame, showing vulnerabilities behind the spotlight. Unpacking the on-set dynamics, the lead-up to Patti LaBelle's exit revealed underlying tensions. Pre-show meetings had outlined topics, but Kelly's improvisational style led to deviations. Patti arrived excited, sharing laughs with the crew during rehearsals. The duet rehearsal was magical, building anticipation. However, during the taping, Kelly's enthusiasm pushed boundaries. Patti's responses grew curt, signaling discomfort. Body language spoke volumes. Patti's crossed legs, averted gaze. Kelly, sensing it, tried backpedaling but escalated instead. The walk-off wasn't impulsive. Patti had whispered to her assistant moments before. Post-exit, Kelly conferred with producers, deciding to continue without her. The audience, initially stunned, applauded Patti's boldness upon reflection. Leaked footage showed Patti composing herself backstage, declining pleas to return. Her statement emphasized self-respect over spectacle. Kelly's team managed damage control, emphasizing mutual admiration. The incident prompted internal reviews at the network, focusing on guest comfort. Patti's experience encouraged other artists to speak up about similar issues. Fan theories abounded, from scripted drama to genuine clash. Regardless, it boosted both careers. Patti's streams surged, Kelly's empathy resonated. Reconciliation came via a mutual friend, leading to a joint appearance elsewhere. This resolution underscored forgiveness in the industry. The drama's legacy, a cautionary tale for hosts and a triumph for standing firm.